on, everybody!
Yeah. Hey, what's everyone? What's up, everyone? That's some new jokes. Alright, doctors are so full of shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, back when I was a kid, a doctor was like an old man, right? Now they're like fucking like old little young kids and shit, like barely over 30 and shit. It's like, when did you graduate high school? Yesterday? Anyway, back, they're historically, whatever, bad, right? Like untrustworthy, right? In the 20s, people didn't trust eating hamburgers. And so White Castle, they got all these doctors and shit to eat hamburgers or just, at the restaurants. And they were like, oh yeah, hamburgers are fucking healthy for you, right? They're not fucking healthy for you, right? And in the 40s and 50s, they used doctors to promote cigarettes, you know what I mean? They're like, oh yeah, fucking I smoke Camels because I'm a fucking doctor, right? And now look at what they're promoting, right? Fucking anal fucking searches, you know what I mean? All over the place, oh yeah, have someone stick their finger up your ass, right? It's fucking for your health, That's fucking bullshit, right? If it's so fucking good, if it's so important, then why don't you just tell me what to do, right? And I'll fucking stick my finger up my own ass and fucking find it myself, right? Oh, but no, you can't do that, right? You need a fucking medical degree to fucking bump in your fucking butthole. That's fucking bullshit, man. I tell you, my colon's not the only thing full of shit. Yeah, they say dogs are man's best friend. Yeah, I believe that, because they're fucking awesome and shit. But by that logic, it kind of means that like cats are like your fucking, your evil your passive aggressive best friend that fucking like secretly hates you behind your back and shit. And it's like all your Hollywood friends. Yeah, back in the day when you saw somebody sleeping in a tent, it usually meant they were on vacation. Nowadays, you see someone in a tent, it usually means they're on drugs. Yeah, I was watching these synchronized swimmers. Synchronized swimmers are like the most enthusiastic gymnasts. Olympians, right? They're always like fucking all happy and shit. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? You guys all on drugs or what? I think they're all just like, I can't believe I'm in the Olympics. Anyway, my favorite Olympic sport is women's gymnastics, right? Because it's fucking dangerous. And it's fucking hardcore, like the vault and shit. You've seen Simone Biles, how strong her body is and shit. It's a pretty hardcore sport. But then you have this other part called rhythmic gymnastics. You ever seen that? It's that one thing where you see the lady like jumping around with like the fucking twirling the fucking rhythm thing. And that's okay, kind of. But then they dance around with other things too, like a hoop, a ball, these fucking like baton things that look like bowling pins, and a fucking rope. It's like, what the fuck is this, Looks like a fucking crazy lady dancing around with just random yard objects and shit. It's like, dude, this belongs in the Special Olympics. Yeah, the NFL has one Asian player,
Yeah.
And he's a kicker.
Yeah.
Could you not find a more racist position for this guy? And what, is he gonna come out in a karate uniform? Did you guys see that Diddy raid? That was pretty crazy, right? They didn't even use cops or fucking SWAT team or anything. It was like fucking Zero Dark 30 up in there and shit. They have fucking drones and all sorts of crazy shit. Fucking SEAL Team 6, fucking whatever, assault rifles and shit. It's like, what the fuck, this guy's a music producer. He's not fucking John Wick. I was in the army, served in the 1st County Division, Fort Hood, Texas. It was pretty crazy, It was weird being the only Asian person. Like every day, people were just looking at me like, are we supposed to shoot this guy? It's pretty cool being in the army. You get good benefits, I'd say the best benefit is the ability to give old men hard-ons. Yeah. Old men, they love hearing army stories, I guess because it makes them feel younger, it gives them hope for the future or something, but like, it doesn't even matter what race they are. Like if I meet some old man in a park and I start telling them army stories, I'm telling you, come all over me. Here's me a story. Every now and then people tell me, they'll ask me like, oh, you were in the army, so you think you're better than me? I'm like, all right, let me tell you a story. All right, my basic training company was 200 men, right? Broken up into 4 different platoons. Now our platoon was 3rd platoon. We were House of Pain, right? And 2nd platoon was the Warlords. They were like our arch nemesis, right? And then, anyway, thing for honor platoon, right? Competition for honor platoon was about to start in a couple weeks. And then one night we're sitting there taking showers and shit. And we look down and we see 2nd platoon down there, right? They're getting smoked, right? Smoke means you're getting punished, They're like, go do push-ups, go do sit-ups, run, squat, run, right? Front, back, right? It sucks, And we're looking down at them like, it sucks to be them, right? We're all laughing. And the very next night, too, right? While we're taking showers and writing letters home, we look down, they're all getting smoked, right? We're like, ah. Then third night, fourth night, fifth night. After about 2 weeks, this shit's not funny anymore, right? None of us are laughing anymore. We're like, fuck, these motherfuckers are gonna take honor platoon. Look at them, they're fucking training every fucking night. Right, so then competition starts, right? And we're all fucking serious. Anyway, the first event was obstacle course, and they take it, they win. Right, the second event is shooting, and we win. Right, the third event is grenade throwing, and they win that one. Right, the fourth event is drill, right, and we win that one. Now there's a fifth event, it's bayonet fighting, right? I'm a good bayonet fighter, right, because I took martial arts and shit. And so for my platoon, I'm the middle, whatever, yeah. There's light, middle, heavyweight, right? So I'm middleweight for my platoon. Anyway, we start off, we the fourth platoon, right? Whatever it is. And then they fight, second platoon fights first platoon, right? And then third, we fight first platoon. And then they fight fourth platoon, right? Now it's us versus them, right? Third platoon versus second platoon. It's not just, it's me versus one of them, right? And so everyone on my side is looking at me like, dude, you cannot fucking lose this, right? You have to fucking win, right? And I'm like, all right, yeah, I know. I look over at the guy, it's a black guy, right? And he's a little bit shorter, but he's bigger, right? And then so right when they say, oh, they go, and then right away we just fucking rush at each other. And then that guy, he keeps trying to like hit me with like a back end of the butt, right? But me, I go like this, like bam, like that, right? So mine's superior, And so right away I hit him like right in the face mask because we have like these football helmets. And he's like, boom, right? He almost falls down and shit, right? We're like, 1 point, right? 2 points wins, right? So he goes back to his corner, and I can hear him all talking like, come on, you gotta get this. They're like, you gotta get this Chinese fucking chick, fucking race motherfucker. And so he turns around, all I can see are his fucking eyeballs, right? He's fucking ready, he's like, And so we go up, and same thing, like this time he's trying to like sneak up on me and shit, right? And then right when he fucking goes, like, just go bam, and fucking hit him right in the face, And it's the same thing, it hits him right in the face, he's like, oh! And then I put you in, right? And I was like, yeah! And I fucking threw my stick down and shit, and I turned around to all my guys, I'm like, fuck yeah, right? And they're like, yeah. And then I jumped into him and shit, right? And they're like, fuck yeah, they're all hitting me on top of the head and shit. And then one of them like starts lifting my leg, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? But then I get it, and they all get it. They all like pick me up and shit, and they form like this base underneath, right? And we're all like jumping around. And it's not because they love me so much, right? It's because they're like showing off to the other team, right? They're like, yeah, we won. This is our guy. Your guy fucking sucks, right? Man, they're carrying me around the fucking ring and shit. We're like, house up, pain, house up, pain, house up, pain. And fucking after that, they were like so broken by that defeat that they were just, we took all the fucking competitions after that. And we got honor platoon. So yeah. So when you ask me, do I think I'm better than you? I don't gotta say anything.
Yeah.
But I will. Yeah, right, I'm better than you. What the hell are you doing with your lives? Shit, do you know how to fight with a bayonet? I won a bayonet fighting tournament in the Army. One last story. All right, one time when I met The Rock, right? Dwayne The Rock Johnson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at a DMV in Hollywood with my buddy. We're just getting our things, our licenses, whatever, renewed. And then my buddy's like, hey, see that guy over there? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I think that's The Rock, right? And I look, and he looked like really dark, like black. And I was like, no, I don't think so. But then he smiled, and I was like, I think maybe, right? And then I look around the room, and I could see people like all talking and pointing and stuff. And then you could like feel like this excitement building, It's like literally every second, it's like building. And then after a while, like people are like, it's The Rock, And everyone's just like, ah. Anyway, when I go up to get my picture taken, he cuts the line, right? He cuts right in front of me. You know what I mean? And he's looking right at me like he's waiting for me to like ask for his autograph or anything. I could have shaken his hand, anything. But I couldn't do anything. I was just so starstruck. I was just like all I could think was, that's The Rock. Like, that's The Rock. That's The Rock. I couldn't do anything. And he was just standing there like, whatever. And he got his picture taken, and then people were like running up to him and asking for his autograph and stuff. He was really cool, Like I could tell like he was just like so happy that people were being nice to him and shit. And so like, man, if I ever meet The Rock again, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'll go right up to him and go. Because it's The Rock, man, I can't help it. All right, man, my name's Iwan. Thank you.